God be speaking to you on you would prosper in the works of your hands. I want you to realize that in your work, God has a big stake. So much so that people may never know you're preaching. People may never know how you live your life, but they see your work. And here I'm not just talking about your professional work or your occupation or even your vocation. I'm talking of the entirety of what is given to you to do, either in a spiritual or in a secular. There is a favor that is resting upon you. God brings favor upon you, He brings mercies upon you, He brings blessings upon you. But you must do the work of your hands. I want to encourage you that this year, you must determine not to eat the bread of idleness. You must determine to work. I'm not talking about being employed. Anything you do, it's your work. You see, I want to tell you that to succeed in your way, God must organize all your ways. You must receive instruction from the Lord. You must seek the Lord. The Bible says, commit thy ways unto the Lord, and thy work shall be established. Then the other thing I want to say, that if we are going to be successful in the work of our hands, we must meditate on it. Think through your work. Don't just be a physical driven person. Don't be a person who is given an assignment without a logical plan. Take time to think through it. If you are given the smallest assignment, maybe just to clean up the place, take time to think about it. And that's what Paul told Timothy, meditate on this. Think about it. Work out a strategy. Write out a strategy. Whatsoever your hand do it. Do it as if you are doing it unto the Lord. And the Lord will reward you. Again, I want to encourage you that whatsoever your hand do it, I want to encourage you, ask that God will give you good mentors. Look for people who have done well and make them your mentors. Mentor is not parasitic. Give me, give me, give me. It is bi-directional. It is symbiotic. To get the best of your mentor, you must be ready to give to your mentor. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, magnify your office. Paul said, I magnify my office. The story of my life is that people don't become great because of the profession they put in. They become great because of the spirit they put in their work. Whatsoever your hand finds to do, make sure you start early. I'm an early riser. And by the morning time, I'm putting about 5 hours. And if I put 4-5 hours in a day in a concentrated work, you will do it. Then I want to say, when we work, we must tap in on God's grace. You see, you need to increase in every good work. And it cannot happen except there is a grace from the very presence of God. Tap in on that grace. Don't be distracted by people who criticize you. Don't be a complainer. The Bible says, do all things without complaining, do all things without be argument. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't be a critic. Don't confront people. Don't be a competitor. Don't be a control freak. Rise up and build.